Okay, good morning, guys. How is everyone doing this morning or this afternoon or this evening, whenever you're watching it? It's cold today here. I was just talking about how nice the weather was and how wonderful it was yesterday, and now it's cold. So I'm gonna have to bundle up when I go out today. So hopefully everyone is having a good day. Emotions are high right now, so we're still in that last quarter moon phase. The good news is that we're moving out of Mercury retrograde. So that's the good thing, because of course everything is intense and heightened then, right? So effects on you are still going to be magnified. Okay. You're still going to be feeling super emotional, which I've been feeling too. I'm not going to lie. Like, this is one of those things where it's like emotions are up. So know that it's not just you. I go through these things too. Everybody does. So it's okay to feel what you're feeling. Okay. You just don't want to sit in that space forever. Another thing that's interesting about right now is people are going to struggle. Good morning, Cindy. And people are going to struggle with decision making, and they're going to struggle with concentration, which is funny because I couldn't even think of the word concentration. So that's what's going on with the moon energy right now. Good morning, Lorraine. Thank you guys for joining me this morning. I'm really trying to get to the point where I can get on here at 11 a.m. every day. For those of you that do like to catch the live feeds, it just kind of depends on my schedule. So it won't always be that way, but most days it will. Not Mondays. Usually Mondays will be the day that it's later in the day. But anyways, so struggle with decision making, struggle with everything being over emotional, struggling with just in general feeling more sensitive, more emotional. So in concentration, of course, which clearly I don't have this morning. So that's kind of funny. Good morning, Gwen. So now that I've given everyone a chance to kind of pop on here, I've already done my sage and kind of cleansed the area. We're going to go ahead and pull some cards and see how everything goes today. Let's see how our day is supposed to turn out. So if you're moving throughout your day and you just kind of feel blah today, just kind of feel like frustrated, it's okay. It very much is normal, okay? It's very normal. And know that your medium is feeling it too. Hello, we're pulling a card reading this morning just to see in general what today's energy holds and what we should expect. Sometimes these readings get a little bit more in depth, so we're able to kind of pull it for a few days past as well. Oh, good. Yeah, I guess a lot of people do take their lunch at 11, don't they? So that works out good. All right. So we will see. I got a good shuffle going on these cards. All right. So what do we need to know about today? November 21st, 2019. Regarding general information, feelings, wealth, abundance, whatever we need to be told, right? All right, what information do we need to know about today, November 21st, 2019? Thank you guys, by the way, for all your likes and shares and comments and subscriptions. I really appreciate it. Whoop. That's awesome. That one just popped out of nowhere. We'll see if there's any more that want to jump out here at us. Let's see what that one was. Wisdom. Ooh, somebody's been doing a lot of studying. Know that if you don't catch this live, it's no problem. Or if you're just now getting in here, you can always go back and watch the replay. It's just as significant and you were meant to see it. Okay, I got to grab those. I had two jump out at me. All right. So we have dreams and destiny. Okay, so this is pretty cool. So what this is talking in particular about something that you're studying for right now. Okay, so whether it's expanding your knowledge that you already have, some of you, this is going to resonate to like ancestry type stuff. Other of you, it's going to resonate as far as building what you already know. So think of it as like getting your master's degree or leveling yourself up. Okay. And that's very much what I get with this card. So, for those of you that are wanting to go off on your own, start your own business, if this resonates with you, this has to do with the process of studying, with gaining more knowledge, or with expanding degrees that you already have, if that makes sense. So that's really cool. Dreams, as far as that goes, is going to go like right along with this as far as wisdom. So this is something that's been on your mind. This is something you're already doing, and it has to do with fantasizing or taking it to the next level as far as where you see yourself going or where you want to go. So it's very much kind of like an incubation time. I don't know why that word pops up, but I very much got incubation time. So it's a time for all of these dreams, these manifestings, and then destiny is the other one that popped up, which is really cool. So this is something that you definitely have a passion for. This is something that some of you are still trying to figure out. There's a few of you that are watching that are just like, I don't know where to go. I don't know what my next step is. So I've talked about this in past readings. It always has to do with what you would do for free without being paid. What is your passion? What would you do tomorrow if you had, $7 million in your account? Okay, let's say you didn't have to worry much about money, but you still wanted to stay active. You still wanted to help other people and you want to give back. So what would you do in that position? That tends to take people to a place where they are able to figure out where they want to go with their life. Okay, so let's say it's something where you would want to work with animals, or you would want to work in a hospital helping people. Take those passions that you strive to do or that you would do without being paid for and turn that into your business. Turn that into your passion. Research fields where you could work there, because that's where you're going to have the most abundance, because you're going to enjoy what you're doing. You're going to have a passion behind it. And I really feel that when you have a passion for something, it's blessed. Okay. As opposed to just going to a 9-to-5 job every day that you really could care less or not if you're there. There's a lot of people that go to work and they kind of zombie through their day and they're just like, oh, I'm just here, but I can't wait to get home, that type of thing. This is not that situation. This is something that you really have a passion for. And some of you are already there. Some of you are working in that field, but you want to continue to grow it. You want to take it to the next step. Some of you want to open your own location, or you love what you do, but you want to be your own boss. So it's a matter of, having your own practice, I guess would be the best way to put it. So keep that in mind. Okay. So you want to go with your passion, with your destiny, your dreams, that type of thing. So that's pretty cool that that's how that popped up. All right. So what do we need to know concerning a timeline for when this is going to come into fruition, or what do we need to know to get us to this point? For November 21st, 2019, where are we at? Oh, there we go. Oh, temperance. Okay. Patience. I get this every day. I apologize. That probably has a lot to do with me because I don't have any. We got the temperance card. So this is a matter of waiting, patience. What you see up here, and a good way to explain this is think of this area up here that's glowing as like your angels and guides. And they're up here helping you, sprinkling it down on you, helping you manifest, helping you pull together your passion and how this is going to work and how together you two are going to make it there. And here you are down here kind of just trying to patiently wait at the bottom, right? So you're down here manifesting your dreams, thinking about what you want to do, okay? So that it's a good card for basically saying that you're moving along, okay? Sometimes, even if this is the first step for you, some people may be on their fifth step of trying to like bring everything together and manifest everything coming together. That was weird. There was a tapping. Well, not weird for me. But as far as this goes, some of you are just in that very first phase of like, okay, I know this is what I want to do, but I don't know what the next step is. Okay. And that's very common. That's very common to happen. So don't get frustrated. Your angels and guides are very much working with you on figuring out what the next best step would be. It's just a matter of time sometimes. But the good news is that card very much shows that you have your guides on your side and they're working with you to help you figure all that out. What else do we need to know in relation to today, November 21st, 2019? Is there anything we need to know about today, November 21st, 2019? All right, we've got two popping out here, so I'm going to take those. So we have, okay, this is good. So we have the Nine of Pentacles again. This one just popped up, I want to say on Sunday or Monday. So this is you reaching out. This is your hand saying, okay, I'm ready, I'm waiting. And here it is all kind of surrounding you below your feet money-wise. So the abundance is coming. They see that you've been manifesting. They know that you've been doing everything you can. It's just a matter of patience. So that's really good. That means that's going to come along with whatever you're bringing forth here. So if you haven't got to the point where you're groundbreaking, so to speak, or you're just very new starting in all of this as far as manifesting, sorry, I'm going to sneeze. Maybe. Okay. That was weird. My nose is burning all of a sudden. I don't know who that is connected to, but someone that's watching. Someone that's watching, there's someone that they're concerned about that wears an oxygen mask or has recently had to put an oxygen mask on. You're needing peace and comfort that everything's going to be okay in this situation. It's a very slow process, and that's all I'm being given as far as information. So whatever this is or whoever this directly connects to that's watching, everything's going to be okay and they're going to be at peace, and it's a slow process. But I'm definitely feeling whoever just had to go in and get the oxygen. That was really strange. So sorry to interrupt everyone, but someone needed to hear that. So whatever this is, if, like I said, if you're just starting out and this is a new thing, you will grow and you will have abundance from it. Okay. If you already have this process done and it's a matter of waiting and you have your hand out and it's a matter of growth and getting to the point where you want to be or leveling up, so to speak, just try to be patient because it's coming. And then the other one is the Page of Cups. So this is very much about being supported. A lot of you are feeling less support than what you thought you would have at this point. So there's definitely people that are holding you back or telling you that it may not be the best decision or there's something like risky within this. Don't let their fears hold you back from what you're doing. Okay. It's okay to step out on your own sometime and to put yourself out there. There is going to be one particular female that you are closely connected to that's really going to help you tie this all in together as far as being able to vent to them, talk with them. For some of you, it's going to be a partner type situation. But it's okay to feel like there's few people that understand what you're doing, because not everyone is always open about stepping out of their comfort zone, is how I get that one. So if that pertains to you, then that one pertains to you. All right, we'll see what our moon cards have to say with November 19th. Why do I always get the date wrong? I don't understand it. November 21st, 2019. I think I just want to say 19 because of the year. All right, what do our cards want us to know for November 21st, 2019? What do we need to feel or experience as far as emotion, as far as feelings? What do we need to look forward to here concerning today? What's going to go on today? That was so weird because that whole feeling is gone now in my nose. All right, we got a couple that popped out here. So we are going to go with those. I like the jumpers. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. We have 4 that popped out. So the end of a tough cycle is approaching. So this is very validating as far as anyone that feels like they've been going through something where it feels never ending, right? It feels like, when is this going to be over? I feel like I've been stuck here forever. That's what this is sharing with you. So the end is coming to sight as far as the struggle. Okay. Now remember, that can do with relationship, that can do with career, that can do with feeling stuck, that can do with anxiety, that can do with depression. It depends on what is going on in your life that this is going to mean something to you, if that makes sense. The next one is take time to breathe out. Okay, stop holding your breath and stop worrying. Sometimes we worry so much about stuff that is out of our control that we forget to just breathe and enjoy today or enjoy yesterday or enjoy tomorrow. Sometimes it's just a matter of our anxiety kind of taking over everything. Especially since anxiety has been so high with Mercury retrograde and high on its way out. It can really work you up to feeling like there's so much to be worried about. Okay. That's not the case. So your guides and angels want you to take time to breathe. And it says you are good enough. This has to do with the Virgo type energy. Sometimes that has to do with a person that is telling you you aren't. And this is reassurance that you need to leave that situation because you're absolutely good enough. And not only that, but sometimes it's self-doubt and self-feelings that we are feeling when it comes to that. So know that you are good enough. And not only that, but you have it in you to take this next step to whatever it is that you want to get to, if that makes sense. And then communication is key. So remember, if there's somebody that you're trying to reconciliate with, this has Gemini energy. So usually it has to do with more than one person or a situation between 2 people that has been kind of amped up or stressed. Communication is good. And then the end of a tough cycle is here. However, you have to communicate to be able to resolve whatever it is that's going on. So if it's something where you don't ever talk about it and it's always brushed under the rug, it's always going to be brushed under the rug. You won't ever talk about it. It won't ever get out in the open and it won't get resolved. Sometimes things have a way of working themselves out, but sometimes it's a matter of taking yourself out of that situation so you don't ever have to feel that way again. So keep that in mind, that it is okay to step out of those situations. And this has been brought up several times in the past couple days. So I feel like there are particular people that do need to hear that, or that feel stuck in the situation that they're in, which there's nothing worse than feeling stuck or feeling not good enough or feeling like there's no other choice. There's always a choice, I promise. I've started over from absolutely nothing, because I was getting out of a situation that wasn't good or wasn't healthy. So for myself and my kids. So it's important to know that sometimes just taking that first step is the first step. Okay, even as scary as it seems. So but you also have to remember, if this is someone that you're close to, that this is resonating with, that you're trying to help and you can't get to them, it's okay, because they have to be the ones to make that first step, right? They have to be the ones to make that decision. No one else can do it for them. So sometimes it's a matter of patience. Sometimes it's a matter of them having to come together to figure that out for themselves or make that decision for themselves. Okay. All right. So in conclusion, we'll see what our angels and guides want us to know. What do our angels and spirit guides want us to know for November 21st, 2019? What would you like us to know for the conclusion of our reading today? You got one jump in here, right there, that guy. And it is receptivity. It says, allow yourself to receive. This will increase your intuition, energy, and ability to give others. So this is a really good card. The interesting thing about this is it is very hard for people to accept things sometimes. Some people are very giving. They like buying stuff for other people. They like helping other people, but they have a very hard time when people want to do for them. It's okay to ask for help when you need it. It's okay to feel like you can't balance everything on your own, especially if you are a single parent. It's very hard to balance stuff on your own. So sometimes the hardest part with that is being able to ask for help. Hey, can you possibly help me get my kid from A to B today? Because the two others I'm going to have here. So know that it's okay to ask for help, and that sometimes when you get overwhelmed, there's other options, even with like grocery delivery now. Amazon's delivering like food and groceries. So there's like other options as far as things you can do to not only one, save money because you're not getting all of those like last minute, like I'm starving at the store, so I'm going to pick like 20 other things, which everyone does when you're in there. It will kind of surprisingly help you to save because you're not there with all the other options around you. So sometimes that's a good thing. But I very much feel this has to do with someone feeling like all the pressure is on them, but they feel bad asking for help, or they feel bad admitting that they can't do it all themselves. So don't feel bad, and it's okay to ask. That's all that one is saying. All right, guys, I'm going to hop off here. For those of you that are at lunch, thank you for taking the time to jump in here with me today. I appreciate all your love and support, all your likes, shares, and subscribes and comments. And I will see you guys all tomorrow, same time. Guys, have a good day. We'll see ya.